Jason King on Kung Fu Hot Dog. Your face, your ass, what's the difference?
When women ruled with unparalleled power.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, go woman. Women ruled. Yeah, they did. Yeah, oh my God.
Friends, Romans,
countrymen.
I know.
This only gets so much worse, folks. You would have seen on my previous video that when I was covering the week's headlines on the woke narrative gone mad, the Hollywood mind hive, which is in constant denial, ladies and gentlemen. But people like me, people like other fellow content creators out there who know what's really going on in the mad, mad world of Hollywood.
The next half hour.
He brings you.
But something that is not phenomenal is, did I mispronounce that word? Phenomenal is the Cleopatra, sorry your highness, Queen Cleopatra on Netflix, coming out to you, I think on the 10th of May. I will confirm that later on in the video. But this trailer has had so much backlash, even to the point where Change.org had to remove a petition online because people are offended by the fact that Miss Cleopatra herself coming at you is a black woman. And as we'll get into this video, you'll see that fact is completely untrue. It's a dumbfounding fact, apparently, that Netflix want to tell you this character of Queen Cleopatra, this alternate universe. I blame you, Marvel. I blame you, Disney, for making the multiverse, the multi-universes, where even you cannot keep up with what's going on in your own continuity. You're messing everything up. So if we go ahead to the Netflix channel, folks, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to film the reaction in full, but I'm going to dissect it afterwards like a lab rat, because at this stage, folks, anything that woke Disney brings out, woke Netflix also wants to churn out, you might as well treat them as laboratory rats. Dissect the wokeness bit by bit. It's going to be a glorious moment, folks. So without further ado, speaking of glorious, let us blow this up and react. It's going to be absolute cringe, we know. Assassin's Creed.
There was a time long ago
in Mexico
when women ruled with unparalleled power.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, go woman. Women ruled. Yeah, they did. Yeah, oh my God.
As warriors.
Wow. I don't know if Cleopatra actually got down and got dirty, but again, this is a retelling of history, a rewriting of history, folks. From the extraordinary executive producer, Jada Pinkett Smith. The woman who wears the trousers in that relationship. Yeah, can't wait for this. And look at the diverse cast just staring at you. And there's a Nicolas Cage lookalike in the background right behind the Queen herself, or the Queen's consort or concubine. One white guy just peering out. You can just about see him, but this is Egypt. So I guess, you know, you can push the white folk aside just for a change.
Would you die for? I am Isis. I am a god.
Oh, she's ISIS. Yeah, you probably couldn't say that maybe 10 years ago. And also, why do we have to suffer the awful vocal talents, in inverted commas, of Miss Jada Pinkett Smith?
And to save the country that she loved from destruction.
And did she do a good job of it?
A woman exercising power.
Sorry, you forgot to say she's a black woman exercising power, not just a woman. Why didn't you throw that diversity mind hive narrative in there? That would have made more sense.
To have curly hair like me and a similar skin color.
Wow. Yeah, because when I read my Spider-Man comics, I just sit there imagining myself to being white and having hair and spider-like abilities like Peter Parker. Because remember, Peter Parker is the only one and true Spider-Man.
I remember my grandmother saying to me, I don't care what they tell you in school, Cleopatra was black.
I've heard this as well. I used to hear it before. It's the whole thing about Jesus Christ. He's not a olive-skinned Italian dude. He's a black guy. Can't be a woman because Jesus Christ is portrayed as a bearded bro dude. But my answer to that is Jesus Christ is probably an alien and he could adopt any form he wanted to. And yes, you might have heard me saying he because at the moment we can't transgender Jesus, can we? But leave it up to some weirdos outside who might just want to do that.
Queen of Kings.
Her story.
She's the Queen of Kings. Okay. I'm not sure if that is something that's going to go down well because, yeah, you know what this all is, folks. It's about the patriarchy, pushing down the patriarchy, make way for the wokey dokey matriarchy. That's how it's going to be. Oh, God.
Every woman.
Oh, I get it. So Cleopatra quite clearly isn't tailor-made for moi. Not allowed to watch it. It is to empower you beautiful young women growing up, and you need a role model, this version of Cleopatra, because was it Queen Claudette in Bridgerton been race swapped? You have is it Woman the Accuser? They've now changed the sex of that character for the forthcoming Guardians of the Galaxy 3 film. What else have you had that's been race swapped? Oh, of course, how could I forget my favorite, Anne Boleyn, the white Tudor queen herself, played by the very, shall we say, versatile Jodie Turner-Smith. Remember her in that god-awful Star Wars celebrations over 2 weeks ago where she said, well, you know, Star Wars, it's a bit of a patriarchal universe now. We do need more women to fortify their positions and to destroy men because men are bad.
Kind of being that, because I feel like Star Wars is very like patriarchal, so it was kind of cool to have like this sort of woman-centered figure.
Well, it's May the 10th, and yeah, that's going to be, 6 days after May the 4th be with you, only on Netflix. And it's so funny because the CEO of Netflix is Ted Sarandos, who is Greek himself, Greek American, I believe. So I wonder, Ted, was somebody pointing a gun at you, maybe somebody from the far left, forcing you to make these changes to the characterization of Queen Cleopatra herself? Making her a black woman when in fact she wasn't. I do hear this stuff about them. You know, people are taking the word Nubian and they're making it into something more than it actually is. And again, this is the problem I have with pulp culture these days. You're taking diversity, Hollywood, and you're weaponizing it from here to kingdom come. It's a dangerous game you are absolutely playing. I mean, again, if you want to talk about the fact that people are hating this trailer to the point where even on the comment section, it's all been turned off. I wish I reacted to this trailer earlier on. I didn't even know about it. And I guess it's one of the things that Netflix likes to do. They release a new piece of content and it might not gain any traction. I'd love to see some of the comments, but I guess there's no way to find out now what's happened there. But you can see the response rate has been average. Nobody cares. Look at the ratio. 24,000 people like this. 283,000 downvoters. Why the hell are we paying for a Netflix subscription if we're being presented with garbage like this? I don't get it. Now, Cleopatra is black. They keep reiterating the rhetoric. She is black. Well, go here for a quick history lesson, folks. Some have led to believe that Egypt's foremost archaeologist, Zahi Hawass, to reiterate, I've just used that word funny enough, that Cleopatra, who was born in Alexandria, Egypt in 69 BC, into the, I'm going to kick this now, I'm going to kill this word, Ptolemaic dynasty, or the, Ptolemaic dynasty was of Macedonian Greek ancestry. Nothing about African, nothing about Jamaican. She does not have afro hair. She has that characteristic Egyptian hair that they are known for. Oh, we need to diversify Hollywood. It's never been diverse. And I would argue, if you go back to movies of especially the 80s and the 90s, you have prominent black actors who are miles ahead of the shit black actors we have today, with the exception of Idris Elba, because definitely he was born out of the 90s. You know, you had Steve James, who was in To Live and Die in LA, you know, going toe-to-toe with Willem Dafoe. You had Austin Stoker in Assault on Precinct 13. I'm going to be reviewing that film soon, giving you a nice new perspective about it. You have Frankie Faison, who was in Exterminator 2 with the great Robert Ginty. You know, they obviously Joe Morton, all these great black actors who, instead of actually just getting on there and speaking about injustices to their people and whatever happened before, they just got on with the craft of acting, and that was it. Don't politicize anything, just get on with the facts. Now, if you want to walk like an Egyptian and not offend the Egyptians, I'll probably say do it in style with the lovely bangles from 1986. God, Susanna Hoffs. Married to Jay Roach, the man behind the Austin Power movies.
Oh, behave. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Oh! He's a lucky old boy, isn't he? And she still looks good even today. But if I were you, and if you were me, and if you want to walk like an Egyptian, I say you better take a cue for these gorgeous girls from 1986.
There must be some way we can get rid of it.
I have a poisonous asp.
Oh, I wouldn't say that.